5 years old. My mama told me in a loud, scary, life-threatening voice to stop scratching your Coochie Snorcher. I was terrified that I scratched it off down there. I put Band-Aids over my coochie hole, but they fall off in the water. I imagine a bathtub plug, a stopper up there to keep the water from entering me until I explode. I sleep with 3 pairs of happy heart pattern underpants under my snap-up pajamas. I want to touch myself sometimes, but I don't. Memories. 7 years old. Edgar Montaigne, this 10-year-old boy, punches me with all his might in between my legs. It feels like he breaks my entire self. I limp home. I can't pee. And my mama asked me, what's wrong with your Coochie Snorcher? I try to tell her, and she said, never let anyone touch you down there again. But mama, he didn't touch it. He punched it. Memories. 9 years old. I play on the bed, bouncing and falling and bouncing, and impale my Coochie Snorcher on the bed. My Coochie Snorcher makes high-pitched, screaming noises, and I get taken to the hospital, and they sew me up down there from where it's been torn apart. Memory. 10 years old. I'm at my daddy's house, and they're having a party upstairs. Everybody's drinking and dancing, and I'm downstairs in the basement, trying on my brand new white cotton bra and panties that my daddy's girl had made. All of a sudden, my daddy's best friend, this really big man, Mr. Alfred, he comes down and rips off my white cotton panties and sticks his big, hard penis in my Coochie Snorcher. I try to fight him off. I kick and I scream. And then my father's there, and he has a gun. And there's a horrible, horrible loud noise. And then there's blood all over me, blood all over Alfred. Alfred is paralyzed for life, and my mama doesn't let me see my daddy for 7 whole years. Memory. 13 years old. My Coochie Snorcher is a bad place. A place of pain, a place of mishap, a place of invasion, a place of blood. I imagine a freeway between my legs, and I'm traveling far, far away from here. Memory. 16 years old. There is this gorgeous 24-year-old woman in my neighborhood, and I stare at her all the time. Well, one day she invites me to come and get in her car, so I get in, and she leans over and asks me, do I like to kiss boys? And I'm like, no, I don't like to kiss no boys. So then she leans over and kisses me, softly on my lips with her lips, and I'm like, wow. And then she asked me would I like to spend the night at her house. I'm like, okay. So then she kisses me again on the lips, and she puts her tongue in my mouth, and she tells me to feel it, to let our tongues feel it, and to relax. She then tells my mama that she'd like me to come over, and my mother is excited that such a young, beautiful woman has taken an interest in me. So I get to her apartment, and it's the 70s theme. She has the mood lights and the beads and the fluffy pillows. She even has a picture of a black naked woman with a huge afro over her bed. She fixes herself a drink and asks me would I like one. And then says, I don't think your mom would like you having a drink. And I was like, well, I don't think my mom would like me kissing girls either. So then the pretty lady makes me a drink. And then she changes into into this chocolate colored satin teddy. I always thought those daggers were ugly, but oh my God, she was beautiful. Then I tell her, all I have on is this white cotton bra and these panties. So then she changes me into a satin teddy. It's lavender, like the first day of spring. Then she lies me down on the bed. The alcohol has gone to my head, and I am so hot and so ready that just our bodies rubbing makes me come. Then she begins to do the things to me and my Coochie Snorcher that I always thought was nasty. And then, y'all ain't gonna believe this, the phone rings. And it's my mama. I pick up the phone, and I'm out of breath, and I'm breathing so hard, and my mama goes, "What's wrong with you, girl? You been running?" And I'm like, "No, Mama, I've been exercising." She don't believe me, so she want to talk to the little lady. So she picked up the phone, and she said, "There better be no boys around there." And she's like, "Promise, I promise you. There ain't no boys here, it's just us." So then she lays me back down on the bed and has me play with myself in front of her. And she is very thorough. In the morning, I think I've fallen in love with her. I'm afraid that I've become a butch. But I never see her again. I learned that she was my unconventional salvation. She lifted my sorry ass Coochie Snorcher into some kind of heaven.